For coming. Today, as you guys might know, we're gonna be doing Q&A on live. So bring whatever questions you guys want. I'll try my best to answer them. Just really sorry, just before we get started, I only speak English. So if you could please translate your comments into English, and I will be sure to answer them. All right. So just before we get started, I got one question for you guys. How is 2026 treating you guys so far? Okay. Well, a lot of positivity so far, so that's good. I mean, I'm doing well. So, I'm doing well. So, yeah, without further ado, leave your, without further ado, go ahead, leave your questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. Do I like Jack? Yeah, Jack is one of my best friends, and he was a really great guy to meet up with on set, and yeah, he was great. So he was a really great actor as well, so it was really great getting to work with him. When's my birthday? My birthday is January 22nd, so actually coming up soon, yeah. Doris Gonzalez. Well, hi, Doris. Thank you for coming to the live. Thank you so much. January 27th. Okay. Did I enjoy participating in the cast of Welcome to Derry? Yeah, I did. I'm actually very, very blessed that I was able to have that opportunity. And I'm super happy and super fortunate that I was able to do something as big as being Welcome to Derry. So, yeah, super blessed and super fortunate. When is season 2 of Welcome to Derry coming out, and will you be in it? That is confidential. I actually cannot answer that. But hey, nice try, huh? Have I watched Stranger Things? Yes, I've watched the first season. I haven't gotten started on the second season yet. I know the final season is coming out. And I'm pretty excited. The first season was very good, so super excited for the next season. Are you looking to be in any future projects? Yeah, hopefully. Keep working hard, keep trying, and keep perfecting my talent. That's what I'm gonna do. And hopefully I can get into another project, something fun, something cool, and yeah, hopefully. Can I speak Spanish? No, unfortunately, I can't. My only language that I speak is English. I'm trying to learn French, but because I live in Canada. But yeah, I only speak English right now. Can you please say? Yeah. Hi, Stella. Thank you so much for joining the live. Yeah, thank you so much. What's my ethnicity? I'm Caucasian. How do you pronounce your name? You pronounce my name just how it's spelled, just Mikkal. Yeah, that's how you got it. How does it feel to be a teen actor? I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed. Um, so grateful for all the opportunities that I have with this life, and I'm very, very, very blessed. It's my favorite thing in the world, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Who is my favorite singer? I'm sure my fans know the answer to that one. That's Playboy Cardi. Say hello to Brazil. Hi, any viewers from Brazil? Thank you so much for joining the live. Regarding the story you recently... Oh, if you mean the story where I was on the ski hill, that's a close family friend of mine. And we went skiing together. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie is probably Fury. It's a movie about a tank crew in World War II, and it's really great. I highly recommend watching it. The acting is on point. It's a little dark, I'll say, but if you like action movies, war movies, if you like tanks, then I highly recommend watching Fury. How old am I? I'm 15 years old. Yes, I did have a good Christmas. Thank you so much for asking. I hope everyone watching had a great Christmas or whatever holidays they celebrate. Happy holidays to everyone. Hopefully 2026 treats us well. Your favorite character of Welcome to Derry? Um, Honestly, Dick Halloran. Um, Dick Halloran is by far my favorite character. Um, the actor Chris Jock is very, very talented, and I'm so honored to have been able to see him work. And also, like, his character is really cool. I like characters that have psychic abilities, such as Dick Halloran. So yeah, he's definitely my favorite character. How do you feel about having participated in Welcome to Derry? I'm very blessed. I'm so happy and I'm so fortunate that I was able to have an opportunity like that. I was so happy that Andy recognized me and picked me. Yeah. Do you like Mexico? Yeah, Mexico is great. I haven't visited that much. I visited only twice for some vacations, but it's a very beautiful area, last I saw. Would you like to go to Argentina? Eventually, someday, yeah. That'd be very nice. What is my favorite color? I know black isn't really considered a color, but I like black. And I also really like red. Red's a really good color. What's one character in any franchise you relate to? Ooh, that's a good question, actually. Um, One character in any franchise I relate to. Honestly, might be a bit of a cliche answer, but I have to say Teddy from Welcome to Derry. um, Teddy is kind of nerdy, kind of silly, and he loves his friends, so I can relate to that. I'm so fortunate to have my friends, and I have a lot of hobbies that I'm a little nerdy about. Are you thinking of coming to Brazil? Maybe one day when I get older, I'd love to visit. Um, it's a beautiful country. Yes, I do listen to SD Kid. I'm a casual listener. I like his album Rebel. I mean, that's his only album, but yeah, he's very, very good. What do you think of Matilda, Jack's sister? Yeah, Matilda was very nice and very. It was very fortunate that I was able to work with her. She was very kind and respectful, and yeah, it was a joy to work with her on set. How long ago was that series filmed? I loved it. Oh, sorry about that. Just all right, sorry about that. Um, Welcome to Derry was filmed 2 years ago, or I think no, 3 years ago. Now that it's 2026, which is why I look so young in it. But yeah, it was filmed a long time ago. Do you like Italy? Yeah, I visited Italy a lot, and it's a beautiful, beautiful country. Beautiful country. I was so fortunate to visit with my family. What is my complete name? My complete name is Mikkal Karim Fidler. What is it like to be a teenage actor? Again, I'm so fortunate. I'm so fortunate that I was able to do something like that, that I'm able to continue working on my career and working on my growth, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love being a teen actor. What's the best episode of Welcome to Derry? I think the second or the last episode. Those are my favorites. What is your favorite thing to do? Please answer. I have a lot of hobbies. I really can't pick a favorite. which was the most fun and exciting scene to film? I gotta say it, my death was by far the most fun scene to film. I haven't had the opportunity to do something so graphic and crazy in any other media, so filming that was the most fun, but it was also pretty gross. What's my favorite TV series? Ooh, yet again, I can't really pick a favorite. I watch more movies than TV. But I'd say my favorite TV series, what was the last TV series I watched? I can't really decide right now. What is my birthday is January 22nd. Do you like Harry Potter? Yeah, I do. Harry Potter, they're great books, better movies, good acting. Um, yeah, I mean, Harry Potter is really great to watch, especially if I'm like ever feeling nostalgic or I just want to watch something I used to watch a lot when I was like young. Yeah, Harry Potter's great. Any favorite horror movie? Cliche yet again, but probably it. The first one, very good movie, and he's an amazing director. Um, but if I had to pick something other than it, um, Hereditary is pretty good. Do you have any favorite character from It? Welcome to Derry. Yeah. Dick Halloran is by far my favorite character. I love characters with psychic abilities. Favorite Cardi album? Whew. I mean, they're all good. They're all good. Self-titled or his latest one, Music. That's not recency bias though. I actually do really like his latest album. I don't really get the hate. What's my favorite food? I really like sushi actually. I really like sushi. I like Japanese food, but I also really like Mexican food and Spanish food. Um, yeah, it's all really good. My favorite movie, Fury. Fury is a great movie. What do you think about the last episode of Welcome to Derry? The last episode is one of my favorites for sure. It's very cinematic. It's got its scary moments, but it's also got its really cool moments. Um, yeah, it's great. What is your favorite It character from the first movie? Whew, they're all pretty good. They're all really good. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I really like them all. Yeah, I think probably Pennywise. His acting is good. He's intimidating. He's scary. Yeah. What's your favorite book? I really like to read. That's a good question. I'm reading a lot. I like to read two or three books at a time. I'm reading a book right now that I'd say is my favorite called Double Eagle. That's very good. But I also like The Pariah. The Pariah is a very good book. That. What was your favorite scene? My favorite scene to film in Welcome to Derry was definitely my death scene. It was pretty gross, but again, I really don't get the opportunity to do something gross and out there and crazy in any other media. So I was really fortunate to do that. All right, guys, just feel free, leave any questions you guys want in the chat, and yeah. Which person on set did you connect with the most? Ooh, I'd say that's an even tie. I connected with probably Arian, who plays Rich, Blake, who plays Will, and Jack, who plays Phil, the most. And those guys were really great to work with, and I was very fortunate to be able to meet them and hang out with them. Do you play Fortnite? Yeah, on and off. I like to play with my friends. I prefer to play like story games, but if I ever want to play with my friends, I'll play Fortnite, yeah. Do you plan to participate in any new films? Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I can keep growing my brand and growing my skills, and hopefully, I will be able to get into get into more stuff. And yeah, hopefully. Do you play any video games? Yeah, that's one of my hobbies that I like. I play a lot. I play Red Dead Redemption. Um, Red Dead Redemption's probably my favorite right now. Ghost of Tsushima, Cyberpunk 2077, Titanfall. And then in terms of like multiplayer games that I'll play with my friends, I really like to play Fortnite and Call of Duty. Do you like Roblox? I used to play like a while ago, but not really anymore. Do you like the edits people make for you? I didn't even know people were making edits. I mean, in that case, I'm really honored. Geez, wow, okay. Wow, okay. Thank you. If anybody made an edit of me, thank you so much. I'm honored. Are you good at Fortnite? No, I'm gonna be honest, I suck. My friends do a lot of the carrying for me. I'm just happy I get to play with my friends. Really want to become an actor? What are your tips? Ooh, um, well, honestly, you work hard. I know it's like a tired narrative, right? But you can literally have anything you want if you work hard. It might seem unattainable, it might seem crazy, but if you just keep working hard and keep dedicating yourself, and if you truly care and have a passion for it, then I guarantee you, you'll make it. Sorry, let me just scroll down. Happy birthday, Kirby. Yeah, happy birthday. Really glad that you're on the live stream. Thank you so much, and happy birthday. Movie or series would you like to act in? Honestly, if they made a next Top Gun, that would be pretty cool. Or another, I would like to be in a racing movie. That would be very cool. You can say, oh, hello, Valen or Valen. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. If you've ever been really sick, I mean, yeah. I feel like everybody has been sick once in a while. Yeah. Favorite singer? Probably Playboy Cardi. Yeah, he's definitely my favorite. Did you meet the original It class? Or cast, sorry. No, unfortunately, I did not. They were all busy. I did meet Chosen Jacobs, though. He was very, very nice to me, very respectful, and it was really great to meet him, and I was so honored to be able to meet him. So, I met him, but I didn't meet the entire cast. Have you ever been to the UK? Yes, I have. I went for summer break 2 years ago. Actually, just before I started filming. It was really great. Yeah, I got to explore London a lot. I visited a lot of shops. I actually went to see a play in a theater, which was really great. I saw Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, so that was really fun. Hi, Judy. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Down on this. What is my favorite sport? Hockey. Hockey is definitely my favorite sport all time. But I also really like American football. That's really fun to watch. Yeah. Hello, Louisiana? 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 I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much for coming. Really glad you could be here. What's your favorite subject? Um, if you're if we're talking about school, probably English. English is one of my favorites, but I also really like science. How was my skiing trip? It was very good. It was very good. Thanks for asking. I got a lot of new achievements, did a lot of new runs. I took a few falls, but it was way more fun than it was painful. Do I like Travis Scott? Yes. Yeah. He's a pretty good artist. Unfortunately, I actually missed him when he when he came to Vancouver, which was a shame. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore fan, but I do like his music. Which character from Welcome to Derry did you get along with best? Like I said earlier, probably the people who play Ari and Phil and Will Hanlon. So Blake, Jack, and Arian Cartaya. It was very great to talk to them, hang out with them. What is my favorite season? Oh, it's tied between winter and summer. Winter because I love to ski, and I like the snow, and summer because I like the time off school. Hello, Ariana. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Really glad you could be here. Do you like The Weeknd? Yes, I did. I actually saw his After Hours Till Dawn tour. Unfortunately, Playboy Cardi couldn't make it to that, which was the main reason I was going. But it was still really great to see The Weeknd. I really like his songs. What did you think of the ending of it, Welcome to Derry? It was pretty freaking cool, I'll say. It was great. I love the ending. It was really sad that Rich died, but it was great that he came back. Saw someone say Vecna or Pennywise. It's Pennywise, guys. It's Pennywise. It's most definitely Pennywise. What's my favorite cologne? Ooh. I don't really have a favorite. I like Versace Eros. It could be considered basic, but I really like it. Hello, Duarte. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Thank you so much for your support and thank you for coming out. Do you know Isaac from Wednesday? He's a big fan of you. No, I actually am not familiar with that, but thank you for his support. Thank you so much. Did you steal anything to keep as a gift from the set of Welcome to Derry? No, I didn't. There wasn't really much I could steal, and I wouldn't really want to do that anyway. Costs a lot to make a movie, so. Do you have a funny or unexpected anecdote from set? I wouldn't really say it's funny, maybe. But unexpectedly, the half-second shot where my face kind of smashed into a window, that took an entire 12-hour day to film. There was so much makeup, so much blood, and it was all for like a little half-millisecond shot. So it's pretty unexpected for sure. Oh, and also the footage in that was reversed. They didn't actually throw me into a window. They pulled me away from one and then reversed it. Do you still talk to some actors from Welcome to Derry? Yeah, I do. They're all really nice. They're all really great. And I'm very fortunate to keep in contact with some of them. If you weren't an actor, what profession do you think you would be? Maybe a writer. I think I'd like to be a writer. Optimistically, a race car driver. I'm joking. I'd definitely like to be a writer. Favorite actor from the It cast? Probably Blake, Arian, or Jack. Tied between the three of them. They're all super nice, super great to hang out with, and they're all extremely talented actors. Can you say hello to me? My name is Mia. Yeah. Hi, Mia, or Maya. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Can you please say hi to Farzane? It's my birthday. Hello, Farzane. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Happy birthday. Were you nervous filming any scenes? No. No, I wasn't. Because the whole crew, the whole cast was extremely supportive, and they were all very nice and very supportive. So even when I messed up, they didn't really mind, and they just said, we can take it again. So they really nurtured a comfortable environment, and I was able to put out some really good work that way. Do you still hang out with the cast? Unfortunately, we all kind of live all over the world. Most of the main cast lives in America, and Jack, the only other cast member that lives in Canada, lives in Montreal. So I don't really get the opportunity to hang out with them, but when I do see them at events and press, we catch up. Do you like horror video games? I am a chicken, for sure. I can watch horror movies, maybe, but horror video games, I'm definitely too scared to play them. Can you say hi, Lucy, Sophie, Kate? Hello, to Lucy, Sophie, and Kate. Thank you so much for your support. Can you say hi, Island and Alexa? Hope I'm saying that correctly. Hello, Sammy. What would Teddy be doing now? If he was still alive? If he was still alive, probably hanging out with his friends, doing school, writing his comic book, but he's not alive, so. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Thank you so much for coming out. Hello, Nicole. Thank you so much for your support. My best friend is a huge fan. Her name is Danae. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Well, can you tell your friend? Thank you so much for the support. What's my biggest fear? Spiders, probably. I'm really scared of spiders. I don't know why. I've been trying to get better. But yeah, I'm super, super scared of spiders. If Pennywise wanted to really terrify me, he'd probably turn into a spider. What comic or manga books do you read? Ooh, I used to read a lot of manga. I used to read JJK and My Hero Academia. Those are my favorites. But I sort of stopped now, and I've been moving on to just like normal, regular novels and books. In terms of comics, Spider-Man, definitely. He's my favorite superhero by far. My birthday is January 22nd. Did you ever? Yeah, I read the It book before I went on to set. It was crazy. I'll say it was crazy. All the events from the show are actually very faithfully recreated. Sort of the interludes between, and also all the events are recreated in the original two movies as well. It's a crazy book. I highly recommend reading it. I'm actually reading The Shining by Stephen King as well right now. What is your favorite flavor of sweets? Cherry is great. I really like cherry. I forget. I'm pretty sure there's like a red Jolly Rancher that's like a cherry. That's one of my favorite candies. Do you like K-pop? Not really. I'm not a huge fan, but I can appreciate the talent that comes in with the singing and also the choreography that they do. They do some pretty crazy dances on stage and all that, so I can appreciate the talent there. It's just not really my kind of music, is all. Hello, Sophia. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Would you act again with any of the Welcome to Derry guys, and with whom? Wow. It's a bit of a funny story. Jokingly, on set, we all decided, like, what if we wrote a zombie movie? Like, a crazy, like, popcorn, like, plotless zombie movie. So, hey, who knows? Maybe when I'm older, 20, 25, maybe I'll make a zombie movie with the whole Welcome to Derry cast, if they're down for it. Laura, thank you so much for coming in. If you wanted to do your own dying scene in It Welcome to Derry, how would you do it? Whew. I feel like my dying scene is pretty good already. Um, it's pretty metal, I'll say. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gory. If I were to do my own dying scene, I think I would make it even grosser. I think I would make it crazy, out there, completely, totally horrifying. Who do you think would win in a fight, Pennywise or Vecna? I have to admit, I'm only on season 1 of Stranger Things, so Vecna hasn't really come into the story yet. So I'm not really sure what his powers or abilities are. But I feel like Pennywise would win. Maybe it's a little bit of bias, but I mean, Pennywise can turn into like anything he wants. So, Hi, Mikkal. I'm Eric from Brazil. Can I draw you? Sure. Thank you so much, Eric from Brazil. I'd be honored if you did something like that. And thank you so much for the support. Hi, Denise. Hello, Abigail. Thank you so much for coming out. Hi, Izzy and Gemma. I'm from England, and me and my family all love it. Welcome to Derry. Thank you so much for the support. England is a beautiful country, actually. Do you get recognized at school for being Teddy Uris? Um, Sort of, from my friends. The show isn't actually as big in Canada as it is in other parts of the world, so a lot of people haven't recognized, which is, I'm sort of glad. I'll be honest. I'm kind of glad I can sort of say as a normal student at school, but my friends definitely recognized. Are you and Jack very good friends? Yeah, especially on set, we were great. Do you like cats or dogs more? I like dogs more, mainly because I have a dog. I have a dog, but I'm also like pretty allergic to cats, so I can't really go anywhere near them, or else I start like sneezing and sniffling and all that. So, hi, Chris and Amy. What languages do you speak? I speak English, and I'm trying to learn French. Happy birthday, Alice. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for the support. Did you force your voice to be higher for Teddy, or was that your real voice? That's a good question. I filmed the role for Teddy 2 years ago, so my voice was pretty high back then. I definitely grew up. My voice got a little deeper. Happy birthday, Aiden. Thank you so much for coming out. Happy birthday, Victoria. Can you name my cat? He doesn't have a name. You know what? Try Corvette. Try that. That could be a unique name for your cat. Do you believe that aliens exist? I think our universe is very big. I think there's a possibility of life somewhere out there. Yeah. So top three Cardi songs. It's a good question. Location, FOMDJ, 2024. Say hello in Spanish, please. Pardon me for my butchered pronunciation. Hola. Hola. Who is your favorite actor or actress? My favorite actor or actress? That's a good question. Leonardo DiCaprio is extremely talented. Leonardo DiCaprio. Brad Pitt. I mean, these are all pretty common picks, but they're very talented people. So, have you seen the edits people make of you on TikTok? No, I actually haven't. I don't really scroll that much, so I haven't seen any of those. Happy birthday in advance. I'm not sure what your name is, but your birthday is on February 11th, so happy birthday in advance. Bear a resemblance to Leonardo DiCaprio with a lot of respect. Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you. He's one of my idols. Yes, I am from Canada. Do you consider yourself a fairly sociable person or an introvert? I'd say sociable. Don't let the hoodie fool you. I really like talking to people, and I really like to meet new people. Yeah. Hi, Hillary. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I really appreciate that. What other singer besides Playboy Cardi do you like? There's a group called Wallows. Wallows is very good. I think their most popular song is a song called Are You Bored Yet? So I recommend listening to that. That's a very good song. How much do you use your cell phone? I'd say the average amount. Hi, Genesis. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hi, Aubrey and Lily. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. What's my favorite dessert? Again, yet another basic pick, but you can't really go wrong with ice cream. I like all different flavors of ice cream, but I mean, this one's kind of controversial. I think mint chip is my favorite. Sue me. I love mint chip. Happy birthday, Louisiana. What is your favorite subject? In school, I'd probably say English. Science is pretty cool. Yeah, science is cool. I'm not too good at it, but it's really interesting when you get to learn about like different things in the world. Really interesting when you get to learn about things that like you sort of didn't know how they worked. But I also really like writing and I like English. Do you like to draw? Yeah, I like to draw. I'm not too good at it. Practicing, I guess you could say, but not too good at it. It's very relaxing though. All right, guys. I think this has been a great stream, and thank you so much for everybody coming in, everybody supporting. Thank you so much for all your great questions, and yeah, I'm gonna be heading out. Much love to everybody. Bye.